It's time. It is time to brew your best beer.
The 2020 Sjporr Challenge Gold sponsors Bouncer. A special thanks to double gold sponsor Bouncer, keeping the dregs out with an inline filter for homebrewers, keeping you homebrewers organized on a brew day with Boil Bro, and keeping beer fun with the Growler Bro mini beer flavor infusers. BrewTubers, online brewers club, forums, recipes, articles, new updates, brewing tools, and more. Yakima Valley Hops, fresh from the source to your kettle, supplying hops for homebrewers and the craft beer industry. Omega Yeast Labs, fresh, healthy, unique, pitch-ready liquid yeast for pro brewers and homebrewers. Jaded Brewing, home of the fastest immersion wort chiller, the Hydra, and other brewing supplies. Brady Instruments, supplying the world with high-quality, hand-blown, handcrafted, scientific instruments like the Sjporr Challenge Hydrometer Trophy.
Howdy folks, Sjporr here at Little Face Brewing, back inside, downstairs here, in the bar area, getting ready to do yet another 2020 Sjporr Challenge beer review. This one is X73 RD1 28P. It is a white IPA. The adjunct is mango. The three required hops are Simcoe, Mosaic, and Citra, and this clocks in at 5.25% ABV. I cleaned out my glass. Let me set this over here, and it's a can. Love that. There we go. A little bit of splash, a little bit of, looks good. Oh, look at that. That is an interesting looking beer. Cool. Carbonation looks good. Nice head. Set you right there. Oh, slight haze to it. It's got that lemonish color to it. What do you want to say? Lemon yellow almost. A nice tight one finger head. Wow. Carbonation was there. I mean, it's not streaming up, but it was real nice off the pour. Nice looking beer. White IPA. Not really sure I know what that is, but it makes sense looking at this beer now. I would call it a white IPA as well. So, cool. Let's get a nose on it, shall we? Oh yeah, I'm getting the Simcoe and the Citra. There's a hint of tropical in there as well. But the Simcoe is prominent up front. The Simcoe and the Citra, two wonderful hops right there. I'm sure the Mosaic is going to throw in. This is going to be a nice beer. I can just tell right off the bat. It is a nice. I'm getting a little bit grapefruit rind in the aroma. It has got a great aroma to it. Cool. Just a little bit of chill haze, almost clear. I can see my fingers through it. Nice. Let's have a taste, shall we? Wow. Woohoo! Wow. That is a flavor bomb right there. There is all kinds of stuff going on in that beer. Wowzer, wowzer, wowzer. I almost said I wasn't getting the mango. The mango is at the very end. You finish off with a mango, which is nice. It leaves your mouth wanting more. Wow. This is nice. And seeing that this is a pint, We're all in. Oh, I like that. This beer plays tricks on you. You get all of that grapefruit and citrus up front. There's a bit of a creamsicle from the mosaic right there, and it really is. And then it finishes off with a mango. It's fun. Now the last pour clouded, the clouded it up pretty good. So now it looks kind of more along the lines of a New England IPA. It's a little bit on the juicy. So I wonder how this thing changes as I go through it now that I kind of dumped the whole can in. But I'm going to sit down. I'm going to go ahead. I always say I'm going to sit down. I am sitting down. I'm going to go ahead and score this beer, and I will be right back. Alright, so I just finished scoring the beer. Nice beer, and as you can see, it's very, the carbonation is nice, well done with your canning, which is really cool. I'm digging the cans. I really am. I see the advantages to them as time goes on. I have a canner. I use a canner. I've actually started really, doing more with a canner. So I like that. It works out well. Sometimes with the canners, though, excuse me, we almost, and I guess it goes on who you're talking to. When you fill the can up clean to the top and you put the top on, what I find is a lot of times the liquid is like clear to the very top, which I think that's what most folks want. But when you open the beer and you push the tab down in, sometimes that starts the volcano and the beer comes up or it spills up some or whatever. That's just an observation of canning, not per se this particular beer. It's an issue that I'm working with when I do canned beer. So I've actually stopped a little bit from the top so that I have room for the tab to go down without causing an issue. But that is neither here nor there at the moment. Look at it, it works it right up. Carbonation is spot on. Well done. So the beer is different once I poured everything into the glass versus what it was in my initial pour. It had developed I call it a meaty aroma and flavor to it. I don't know what that actual flavor is. It's just something that I pick up. And I think it's more hop. And I think it comes from possibly the combination of the Mosaic and the Simcoe. But that's just that's one of my things. So I picked that up, and it's not a deterrent. It's just it changed from when the beer was a bit thinner. Typically, that flavor profile for me comes in when the beer thickens up a little bit in an IPA. I'll get that in some tropical, in some New England IPAs and stuff like that. So it's more probably my taste profile than anything else. But this is really nice. The other thing that happened once I poured everything in is, believe it or not, the mango did not come towards the front. The mango still stays way, 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 way at the very end. Almost disappears. It's there, but it almost disappears. The mango really is an afterthought. As the beer dries off your tongue, as that dryness happens, your tongue is then quenched again with the mango, and I like that. This is a good quality. I like that. I'm not sure how you introduce the mango into it, but having it do that is definitely a plus to the beer. So there you have it. I mean, nice looking beer, white IPA. Final chug. It has the qualities of a regular IPA and a New England IPA. I guess that would be the white IPA. So it kind of takes the best of both. That makes sense. All right. Well, thanks to whoever brewed X73 RD1 28P. And cool. I love the fact that you're canning. Love that. Fellow canners. Yeah. All right. This is Sjporr from Little Face Brewing. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, folks. Brew beer. Brew wonderful beer. Cheers.